think that should be. All right. So yeah, that's good now. So I do apologize for that for the late start because I set up the stream and then I had to rush out to. I had to rush out just a minute ago. So I do apologize for that. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm just gonna read to you guys an article. No, well, I don't fix it. Okay, good. Sorry about that, people. I do apologize for that. I'm gonna read your article that I just read this morning, and there's some fine stuff that I really want to iron out. No, it is match day. I never wanted to. I never wanted to really bring up any form of negativity or any chaos on match day, specifically on match day. But this cannot just go like that. This must be addressed. This has to be addressed. No, Dalton, when he's still in the position, as it stands. The article came out and I read the article. I'm like, what is happening? What is really happening, man? What's really going on? I'm going to go into the article, people. So before I get to the article, guys, please, guys, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, people. Hit that subscribe button, people. I would really appreciate it if you do so right now. So let me run through the comments before I do anything. Jedi said like the videos before as you join in, guys. First response said MG always late. Late for his own funeral. Yeah, sorry about that. Data with the silly Gen Sec. Can't believe. Kaya said military going. What is going on? Just would laugh. What a go on. Tough Rudy said, bless up MG. My son always late for everything. Even show late for his game after he returned from the military. He was changed young man when he never late again. Yeah, them said 15 minutes in the army. They said 15 minutes before that time. 15 minutes before the time. Mute again. Me fix it. Me glad me fix it this time. Me catch it quick. Big up Simplified Network. Leon Price. Massive respect. King Tyrese. Speech Israelite. Sheridan. Massive respect. Rob Smith said, according to the Observer, Jamalo is out today. And that's not a good sign. Was it Low? Actually, Low was actually on I think when I was at training, I saw him on the physio bench. I think it was Low on the physio bench. I think it was Low. Big up Calvert Barkley. Massive respect. Art of Love. Big up as well. Alright, so let me get into the article. It makes no sense I waste any of you guys' time because I'm quite sure I don't want to make this one specifically a long one. So let me put this behind the window catcher. Let's go with the webcam. Let's go. Alright, so I'm at the top. Look at your top left. That's where I'm at. I'm going to run through let's go through the article now, people. Because there's some stuff that is being said in this article we need to run through. Alright, let's go. A week after Jamaica Reggae Boyz threatened to boycott their CONCACAF A-League Group A Nation League game against Suriname, if Jamaica Football Federation General Secretary Dalton Wint did not hand his resignation to the Federation, the out-of-favor General Secretary has still not sent in his written confirmation of his departure from the organization. Oh, let me see. I need to fix that. I really need to fix this. So I'm just getting it started, people. Because it's not like that. So why is it on like that on the next side? Alright, so I'm just trying to get it a little bit more organized, people, so because you guys can see it a lot better. I think that's good now. I believe that is good. I'm trying to put my so that I don't block you guys when I'm fixing it. Alright, so JFF playing mind games. It seems Calvert Box said it was not a secret that that he did not resign MG. Michael Uber said Wint going nowhere. It's a process, therefore will take time for the Gensec to go. Yes, it's a process. Nevertheless, this process is quite slow. As it stands, this process is really, really slow. Alright, so let me continue. The JFF. Let me continue, people. A JFF official told the Gleaner yesterday that Wint is yet to receive an assurance regarding his demands for compensation from the organization before he steps aside. So Wint is actually in the position where he's actually demanding monetary compensation. Let me put this over here. He's demanding monetary compensation before he steps aside. So he's actually quite serious about the monetary aspect. Before I go, as you know, everyone has their family to feed, but definitely the national program should not be where your funds coming from to feed your family, and that's just being honest. It shouldn't be that way. According to the official, a special executive meeting on Sunday, the federation made a move towards getting the resignation process completed. However, although he did not wish to go into details, he was quick to point out that some of the demands from the under fire general secretary, as per contract, were not stated in his contractual agreements, to the surprise of many. So this is one of the aspects that I really wanted to highlight. Let me read it again, just the final part. However, he was quick to point out that some of the demands from the under fire general secretary, as per contract, were not stated in his contractual agreement, to the surprise of many. So basically they're saying that there's quite a few things that Dalton Wint is demanding for, but inside of his contract there's no claims to that. So what are these things that he's demanding that when you check his contract it does not require him to get? We already know that 9.58 was signed off and that came out public in the public, that came out in the public domain. We already know about that. Then now we found out later that the board did not know about that signing of that documentation. So when did that sign? I'm not sure. I don't know. But this all points towards the president. This all points towards the president. Let me continue. He revealed that many executives were scrutinizing the contract for the first time and were shocked by some of its content. So basically they're saying that there's some aspect of his contract that no one knew of, and they are surprised that these statements would actually, are these, how would I put it now? These variables and factors would be included in his contract. So it must have been some lucrative contract that he has. It must have been some form of lucrative contract. And yeah, hats off to his lawyer for that one. It was a special meeting which dealt with Dalton Wint resignation and the financial matters. The insider who requested anonymity told the Gleaner so they were moving towards finalizing the resignation. So when time military gonna come here and said, according to sources close to the JFF, people say by false news. But the Gleaner can't tell me say according to them sources as well. Why? Rougher road. A military good enough you have no source. It look like. I should not have any source. I don't want peace. I'm in trouble. Kingley said no surprise here. Alright, so let me continue, people. Let me continue. I don't want to lose get off track. I don't want to get off track with what's happening. However, Mr. Wint hasn't. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, it's a bit too far back, so you guys can't see it. However, Mr. Wint hasn't sent in sent in a resignation letter as yet because he is waiting on some guarantees because he has demands. Whoa. So, Mr. Wint has demands. So, guess what? You won't get my resignation until you fulfill those demands. These are my guarantees and I need these guarantees. So, I will not hand in my resignation until then. But, according to the president, Mr. Wint should hand in his resignation. Who has the power here? Who has the power? Is it Dalton Wint or the president? So there's a power struggle right here. There's a huge power struggle right here. I can most definitely reading it wrong. I can be reading it wrong, but there definitely is a power struggle. All right, so let's continue. But in the letter, President Michael Ricketts wrote to Wint, assuring him of his compensation. It said he will get as per contract, but some of the things he has been saying he should receive are not in any contract. So you see where the problem is now. Dalton Wint is stating some aspects or his guarantees, but inside of his contract, there's no contractual agreement signing off to those guarantees. So maybe the compensation or the guarantees that he's asking for could be some of moral concept, what he believes he deserves, or what he thinks that he has worked hard enough to get, or what he believes that he should be put in place for him. But these are not stated in contract. And we all know how business organization run. You operate according to the contract that you signed to start work. Okay, so let's continue. If they remove him from or force him to resign, it could lead to further consequences. What consequences though? But they are moving towards getting the resignation finalized, he insisted. So by Wednesday, so let me continue. So this is the last part, people. This is the last part. So by Wednesday, Thursday, some more things may unfold. What the heck? I'll write this. So by Wednesday, Thursday, some more things may unfold. What? What? We can't process that. Anyways, so let us see. He said, efforts by the Gleaner to get comments on the matter late yesterday evening from both Wint and the JFF President Ricketts proved futile. Wint's phone went straight to voicemail while Ricketts' phone rang without an answer. Fire! Under pressure, I see. Under pressure. Them say pressure bus pipe. Pressure, people. Pressure. Pressure bus pipe. Rougher road. Alright, so anyways, let's get back to it. So these are the problems that we're having at this moment. These are the problems we're having at the moment. So Sheridan said JFF need to file Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Stefan Wright said this goes to show that the JFF has no real grounds to fire him. No, I think the JFF do have real grounds to fire him. This is just boiled down to like affiliations. This seems like affiliation. Let me show you why. The grounds to fire him is that he's not operating in how his contract stated that, hey, you should say, for example, he has an appraisal, right? A performance appraisal. And his performance is below par, right? So guess what? At that point in time, you're supposed to acquire these objectives, and you fail to get these objectives sorted out. It is now the persons who are above you, your superiors, to let you know that, hey, you're not performing according to your contract. And if you're not performing according to your contract, it means that you're not working in according to how you're supposed to be doing your work. You're not doing your job properly. For example, if I'm in the army, if I'm in a workplace, I'm at a call center, and they said, hey, no phone in the box, no cell phone in the box. And time again, I get caught with the cell phone. Right there, I break my contract, I break my contract. And I am eligible to be fired because I did not do what some of the aspects of which is required for me to do. I did not do what my contract told me to do. I went against my own contract. So, on that basis, they do have grounds to fire him. The problem is this now. Stefan, right, you don't need to have appraisal to do your work when you get being employed. If you're employed to do a work, Stefan, and you're not doing the work competently, what do you think is going to happen? You will be fired. You will be fired. The problem is this. What if Mr. Ricketts and the board deem Dalton Wint as efficient? That would be another problem. That would most definitely be another problem if they deem him as efficient. So if they deem him as efficient, it means that they have no grounds to fire him. If they deem him incompetent for doing the job that he was employed to do, then no, that is grounds to fire him. And in any case, you have given him numerous warning that, hey, get this right. You need to do this better. You need to do that because the business is losing money. The federation is losing money. The federation is suffering for all of that and all of these things. In all these aspects, that is what you're paid to do. And if you're not doing it, what makes sense? Employ you. You must get rid of that person and put in someone else who is competent enough to do the job, because they're not doing the job. It's just as simple as that. You're not doing the job. And if you're not doing the job, what should happen? Tough Rudy said, I don't see any issues with that. He will eventually turn in his resignation wherever they meet all his demand or some mutual settlement. Wint going for 110% and hope he settle as per hope he settle. Me not see the last part of that. I'm going to go up there, sir. Okay, OP settles with 80%. This is what happened now. Toughy Rudy. This is where the problem is. The problem is this, according to what I just read a while ago. Dalton Wint is asking for guarantees, but according to his contract, these guarantees are not contractual, which means that it's not a guarantee that he must get these things. It's not a case in which he has to get these things. That is exactly what the article is saying. Dalton, and because of these guarantees, is the reason why Dalton Wint hasn't handed in his resignation as yet, until he get these guarantees. And as I said, the problem with that is these guarantees that he's asking for are not binding contractually. So, for example, Dalton Wint say, "Hey, me the pay for a plane flight 2010 or 2019. I never get back my money. But guess what now, no? There's nothing on the book stating that you paid for it. So I say, boy, I paid $5 million for the private jet. I'm gonna get back my money, so I need that money there. But yet still, when they check the book, where is that $5 million? When did you pay that $5 million? Where did that money came from? These aspects of things. And he said he took it out of his pocket because such a whatever. So it's asking back for that. So these I'm just giving an example, people. That's just an example. So just saying that's an example, and it's asking back for that as a guarantee that I need back that money because I spent that money at that particular time. That could be the case. That can be the case. I'm not saying that it is, but it can be. I'm just giving you guys an example. But as I said, the resignation letter hasn't been sent in yet because of the guarantees that Wint want. Big up Benji. Our sports Jamaica, massive respect. Jordan Williams said, no really Ricketts a try. Please both sides, no power struggle is there. Ricketts just don't want to fire him, so he doesn't pay the rest of Wint's wage. And so that's why Ricketts want him to resign. Okay. Our sports said, what kind of compensation? Wint took his compensation over the time he sat there. How much money takes so? Onion said the president of the JFF doesn't have the balls to deal with Wint, or Wint is his body, and he wants to make sure he looks after him. Third scenario is Wint have a secret for the president. They have been friends for a long time, so obviously they would have secret for each other. Man of God, bless up. Just joining MG, what's going on? Just discussing Dalton and Wint and the situation at hand. Leighton Griffith said the president is not wearing the pants up. The prisoners are running the asylum. Big up Tyrone Williams. Stinger said just a join me G. Big up. Sierra said no accountability. True. Flavor the Sound said MG, good morning. I'm still reminding you about the tier 2 teams and show to highlight them and where they are from. Big up. Flavor Sound, I go do it. I will do it. Most definitely I will do it. So because the game, it's because the Reggae Boyz in my play, it took up whole heap of my time. I'll be at the tier 2 game tomorrow in Spanish Town. So most definitely tomorrow evening, I'll try my best to do a show on it. It's tough. Michael Burns said full protest later. We're black later to the game. People, black to the game, people. That's what they said. MG, remember the players are the ones who called for his resignation. Did the JFF find his performance wanting? Did the JFF deem him incompetent? Very, very good question, Stefan. Very, very good question. In this case, the players realize the incompetence. The players realize that, hey, this man is not performing. Over the time period, these are the issues that we've been facing. And we have yet to say, okay, things is getting better. But no. The players realize that. If the JFF now does not, as Stefan said, found Dalton Wint performance wanting, it would have mean that he would have been competent enough to be running the federation and his position in a proper manner where he won't be liable for any of these actions because he's competent. And that would be very much concerning, because if the players are highlighting these factors, but yet still the board and the president haven't seen these things, it's concerning. It's really, really concerning. Sierra said, why is Wint holding the entire JFF and the fans and the players at ransom? Why can't he just go? I don't know. First response, money, man. Everyone needs their money and everybody have to feed their family. First response said, MG Wint never got even one warning about his mistake. True. That means that there's nothing for holy man, right? Why can't he just put the country before him? What? The country put themselves before what? What? That man and a soldier, our police. We put the country in front of him. It's just reality, people. It's on a way, but it's just a reality. Why can't no one do anything about it? It's down to the JFF and the board. It's down to the president and the board. They're the one who can actually do something about it. Paul Lumen said, pure madness are going up at JFF all the time. Philip Simon Senior said, an employer can terminate any contract for any reason. They just have to honor his contract. Only what is in the contract. Okay. Sir, if you love your country, just be patriotic and leave. Boy, me love your country now, but he still love money more. Me love money more. Big up Sam Bowen. Michael Almer said protest in full effect later. JFF organization out. Michael Almer said too much robbery. Cyan All said big up. Is it a good thing if they have secrets? It will come out and they both go. I think many people might fall. As I said, it will be more likely going to be a ripple effect. Wayne Evans said big up MG, too crazy man. Art of Love said money sweet Mr. Wint. Nah, let go. Michael Woodburn again. Pure DM bosses must go ASAP. Cyan said Wint was there for the cash only. No care about football and winning. Probably love football, no, but no. Probably love football. Big up Kadeem Brown. Sorry I'm late. What's going on? Jeez, you're late. You're really, really late, man. I'll close off. No. Lord O'Connor said, if the JFF did not see Wint's performance as being inadequate and lacking, then the entire JFF staff need to go. I agree with that 100%. Because if they can't see the mistakes over year and year. Good question. Art of Love said, good question. Because remember, the president stated in an interview that Mr. Wint did his best. Okay. Is his best good enough? So therefore, the JFF see any incompetence in his part. sad and embarrassing situation. I agree. Olan Brown said, I am late. What's going on? But you have to go rewatch it here, man. Hey, Blake Hilton. Thank you very much for bringing that up. Come here, I almost miss it, you know. Me almost miss that, you know. Man, I make demands to be paid, but the players are playing for free. You see that? You see that? I'm gonna write this on here, man. You see, people, yo, you see that? I can tell you some situation. If me ever tell you some situation, people, man, I tell you. And him control this I win control of basically almost everything, every running of the JFF. Jeremy Miller said, morning military guna. How can this man love football? Good question. He might love football, no, but definitely I think he loves his pocket. I think he loves his pocket. Lamar said, I want to go and big up. Discussing Dalton Wint and the situation. Exactly my point, MG. So therefore they're asking him to resign. That is true. That is so true. Ryan, big up Ryan LFC. Massive respect, bro. It's time to go, JFF. We have lots of tickets, people. Please come out and support the Reggae Boyz. I think the fact we're gonna get a bigger support this time out. Last time I was really disappointed with the turnout. I was pretty disappointed with the turnout. So I hope that we get a better turnout this time. Saren said incompetent people them don't see incompetence around them. Sure, you can't recognize it. Big up Formula Sport, people. If you don't know Formula Sport, another YouTube channel who does great work as well. At the Formula Sports, you guys can go over there and show some support. Dalton Wint, aka Jet Setter, aka Jenna Jet Life, travel go everywhere with all national team, allegedly. You can imagine man like travel with all the U team tomorrow. Boy, me I tell you. Good point that, man. Me I tell you, Formula, good point that. Oh look, Karim, you know look good. Jeremy Miller said Wint and his boss. Beavers and butted, Pinky and the brain. Them are everything, man. Bun and cheese, everything. Them come together. The JFF employ them together, so maybe, you know. Up and running today, go hard or go home. Definitely. Go hard or go home. People. Alright, so people, that's it now. Close me and close off. Close me and close off now. Let me see. On the R4 margin. Guys, please remember to smash the like button, people. So I'm gonna take two more comments. Teddy Lee said clearly the board is saying Dalton Wint is unconstitutional. Kemar Carr said all the support look for today. I'm not sure yet, you know. I'm not sure, but I hope you have a good turnout. I really hope you have a good turnout. The heartbreaking thing is that there's no one to stand with the fans and the players who can hold the board of the JFF accountable. That is the reason why we as fans, we have to be speaking out loudly. The leader, on a StreamYard. So maybe you'll have to call me. Like up 73 likes and 143 here. People get like up the video over 100 likes, please. I'm asking you guys, please. Full black support's going to be good. People, full black. Step out in a full black. What I got stop from not qualifying for the under 20? Administration. Right now, the players and traveling and issues. We start up issues with the under 20 already. Traveling issues with the under 20 already. I have Mr. Maxwell calling people. Morning, Mr. Maxwell. Full black. Yeah, man. Full black.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
The team today.
All right.
We get tickets that come in from the diaspora like rice. And we're getting them distributed full black.
Alright, so the tickets will be distributed at the stadium.
JFF. Hey, yeah, man. Somebody called me from the JFF. They asked me why I'm getting involved in this thing. Because it will affect them sponsorship dollar. I'm going to tell you something. If people doubted how effective this thing going to be, watch it. Come out in air black. Empty the grandstand. Full the bleachers in black. every single person out there. If you know somebody going and them don't know, tell them find the black shirt. Take it out from out under your bed, brush it off, full black.
All right. Here? So it's like over bleachers, everybody for there.
Bleachers only.
Bleachers only.
Full. If you really one of them people that can't manage the bleachers, then if you're going in the stands, black from head to toe.
Manage the bleachers. Okay? So why you can't manage the bleachers?
You can, if you're going, you have to go to the grandstand, but make sure you show up, but in full black, in black.
Okay.
People them know say you're here while going. Okay. So anybody come in black, just black. Nobody can say nothing.
All right.
Understand? So you need to have to hold up the sign, but once them look and them see people in a black, the message is being sent.
That is the message.
The call I get this morning, that somebody putting on pressure on me, I'm not calling him, but the person tell me, say, boy, them had something line up for me for work with a tier 2 team for scout, but them can't do it because I get involved in this thing. Look here.
That sound like that sound like a seed not bribe.
Look here now.
Yeah.
Look here now. Let me tell you something. I saw enough people that put themselves, everybody else, and my face out there still, you know. Let me feel it, you know. I'm going to tell you, I'm committed to that thing, yeah. I see what I'm see. From you start get called, you know. A man start paging and start telling certain things, you know, say, a little thing I go on, you know. So I'm telling people, full black, just find your black, please.
All right.
That's all I'm asking. Nothing else. Do your show.
All right, big up. Yeah, man, I close off now. Come here, go up on the road today,
no.
no?
No, man.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Big up, Mr. Maxwell. So, people, let me tell you, see that, you saw that I say? The leader tell us, this a reach places already. It a reach places already. It is reaching places already. This movement. Ryan LFC said, full black Reggae Boyz, please. Win our first game Saturday. The first game is Saturday. Go after 3 and issue. Big up Teddy Lee. Karim said, what you know about the Costa Rica, Honduras, Antigua, and Barbuda? I've got to do that. Bermuda. I've got to do that on a different stream, Karim. Tropical one said, black pan black. Full black people. Why? Yeah, Michael Ruben, you know, say Facebook, YouTube flag the comment a while ago. When I say full black, YouTube flag the comment, you know, full black. I don't know why. I don't know why. This thief wants, Murray also said this man wants $9 million to resign, but the players can't get a plane ticket to travel to play games. A big joke thing. So, so look at this now. Dalton Winter said, boy, according to what I go on, the JFF now the money. But yet still they want your compensation. You know, understand say the JFF want the money. If you know say the JFF now the money, why you demand so much money? If you know say the JFF don't have any money, why are you demanding so much money then? Well, let's see how it goes. People, massive respect. Everyone who tuned in, big up Ryan, Formula Sports, the leader who calling, big up people. Really respect people. Turn out now on the block. Look out for more videos throughout the day. As you know, I think I'll be doing some of the youth football as well. You don't know, so I do the youth football. I might think that as well. So big up people. I'm gonna get myself ready now. Cause I mean, if you touch the road early in the day, I thought I wanted to leave a bit later, but I've got to touch the road a little bit earlier. But big up people. Massive respect, guys. Please like the button. Hit the like button. Let's have a like button, guys. Please hit the like button, people, so that the video can go out. So you see, people start to face pressure already. Thief never loves to thief with big bag. Sure. Why you try to get more than me? Big up people, massive respect. Full support for Paul Hall. You don't know anything already. I can't pressure him. Full support. We're out people.